can call us on the phone at 844-52-SHERI. And for all of you who DM us and you missed the chat room, you can call 844-52-SHERI. Or if you have our app, which is free in Google Play and the Apple Store, you can just tap that little microphone in the bottom center of the screen and talk, and the app will do the rest.
Okay, so I'm listening to the podcast about this guy who won this $4.7 million lottery and took the lump sum payment of $3 million. And you all are talking about how much money you would give to the clerk. Number one, y'all are nuts. I don't know what to tell you. I love y'all, but y'all are crazy. Lamar, you're generous because I wouldn't even thought to give 100. Y'all are like, oh yeah, 5,000. Boy, I don't know what's wrong with you. There's no way in the world I would ever, there's no way. I've got kids and a house and to take care of. No, I'm not giving the clerk that much money. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm going to go get a job at the gas station that you all are buying your lottery tickets from because y'all are crazy. I love y'all, but y'all are crazy. Bye.
What a happy person. How much money was that win?
And
we
generous
were going to,
too, and generous.
Yeah, right. How much money we were saying if we won it, I would give. What was I going to give? $50,000.
Well, you lied. You lied and said you'd give them
$100,000.
You lied.
Right.
You lied.
How much money did I win to give the $100,000?
A few million.
It was $3 million. It wasn't like
million.
A fortune.
It wasn't 100 million. Yeah.
You ain't giving 100,000.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
He might, because he lives to keep score and get credit for things, Lamar, he might actually do it just so that he could bring it up a million times and tell us about
not because he's nice, not because he's a decent human being.
He's got to get the credit.
Not because he's a person that would like to help somebody that may be struggling working at a convenience store.
Hey, that clerk better be thankful. If she's not, this is like the guy I let in line. When I let you out or let you over in front of the line, I don't get to wave. I'm tempted to ram your car.
I know you're right about that. You are right about that. Sometimes when I let somebody in and they don't give me the wave, I say bad words as they drive away. Under my breath. I admit it. I do want the credit for that.
I tell you what, when somebody lets me in, Carla gets so mad when somebody lets me in. I got the window down. I got my arm out the window. And I'm waving.
Make sure they see
I'm almost to the point of, listen, if I catch a red light, I'll hop out and go back there and offer him a kidney. I'm just telling you, I appreciate that. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Here's the thing. This convenience store clerk that you're giving $100,000 to, better go on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere, TikTok, and praise you to the heavens, because that's what you're buying there. And what if that person is like, oh wow, thank you, and that's it.
It's all the years that I have worked with you. That's what you think of me. That's my bottom line. The first thing is that I get credit for it, not that perhaps I'm thanking Jesus that I'm benefiting for these millions and I'm helping the poor soul who's working there. That after all these years, that's your opinion of me.
I love how Jesus is all of a sudden a part of
I'm going all out. I'm calling the big guy in.
We have legitimized everything now. We got the blessing of Jesus.
That's right.
Leave us a talk back with the free Bob and Sheri app.
When I tell you that I really have enjoyed taking care of my husband in his convalescence from his ortho surgery on the bionic rebuilding of his left leg, I really have. I'm not being sarcastic. I don't feel any resentment. I have really thoroughly, I like taking care of people. I've enjoyed taking care of him. We have spent a ton of time together in a way that we hadn't in a really long time. And I realize that we need to spend this kind of time together when he's not my helpless prisoner pinned to the couch and unable to escape me, right?
Yeah.
But I guess, it's been like 24/7 now for a couple of months, and it maybe not getting out much, or I don't know, maybe all the worry that I've had is taking a toll, because a couple of things happened yesterday that let me just start. Okay, so I made a batch of homemade iced tea because that's what he likes to drink. And I had the tea steeping, and I cleaned out the pitcher. And now I'm going to pour the tea concentrate into the pitcher and add a little bit of simple syrup and fill it with water and give it a stir, right? Nothing fancy. And we have a pot filler faucet at our stove.
Oh,
And
I'd
that,
love to have one of those.
dude, it's my favorite thing in my kitchen, Lamar, because
Yep.
the water comes out at really high pressure and it's right there. So
Yep.
I had like the sink was full of stuff. So I thought, I'm going to use the pot filler. So I put the pitcher under the pot filler and I turned it on really, really low, just like a pencil's, imagine the diameter of a number 2 pencil. That's how low and slow the water was going. And because I didn't want to like spill anything. And then I got an idea. Let me run and get all of the towels and do a load of laundry. So I went and I got all of the towels and I did a load of laundry. And while I was in the laundry room, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and change out this cat box. That's where the litter box is. And I did that. And I come back into the kitchen. And now Kevin can't hear the water running because it's really low and it's the diameter of a number 2 pencil. But I've been gone for a while, boys. Yeah, it takes a little bit to gather up all the towels and get them in the washing machine and then clean out the litter box and take it out to the trash.
Longer than you think. Longer than you think.
Longer than you think. And a 1 gallon Rubbermaid plastic pitcher fills up a little bit quicker than you might think.
Yeah. It only holds a gallon.
I walked into the kitchen to an iced tea flood.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I'll remind you that the pot filler is over the stove. So I had to dismantle the entire stove to get all the iced tea cleaned up. And here's the kind of good news, bad news of it. I needed 4 beach towels to sop it up. And I had already started a load of towels. So then I had a second load of towels to do. Boy, that wasn't very efficient, was it? 4 beach towels.
Am I to understand you did have sugar in that?
I just a little bit, just the tiniest bit. But you know what, Max? A little bit of sugar goes a long way when you're flooding. When you're flooding your kitchen with it. Yeah. So that was yesterday. And I think that's just like, I think I'm a little frazzled. What do you think? I feel like I'm just maybe a little frazzled and need a change of scenery or something. Thoughts?
Yeah. That's a tough one there. Because cleaning up a liquid spill like that. Because when you think you're done, you look somewhere else and there it is. Because it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
I had never taken apart a gas cooktop until yesterday, and the nooks and crannies in that thing really took me by surprise.
So this was harder. This was harder to clean up than the great vodka flood of 2023.
Much harder. And vodka is it's kind of a disinfectant. Like it really just cleaned everything up, but this was not so much.
It's the stuff we wouldn't, couldn't, shouldn't do on the regular show. The Oddcast on the free Bob and Sheri app.
Okay, so I was going to tell you guys the other thing that happened yesterday. I think I really do need to get out of the house and maybe take a little break from all of my caretaking because I'm starting to come unraveled. So I clean up the flooded kitchen of all the iced tea. Well, I'll be cleaning that iced tea up until the sun dies. But I got what I figured I could get, most of it. And I went and got my laptop and sat down on the couch. I've been working on a True Weird Stuff episode about a very unusual funeral practice. And that's all I'll say. But it's kind of a spooky subject to be working on. So I'm sitting there and I've got my laptop open in my lap. And I pull up the document and I don't even have my hands on the keyboard. I'm literally just like reviewing what I've already written. And suddenly my hands are in my lap. Suddenly the cursor is moving and letters are appearing on the screen. And I'm like, wait, what is what is happening? And so I hit the like I grab over and I'm like backspacing, trying to get these strange letters that are appearing in the middle of my document, and my backspace key isn't working. It's like my computer is possessed. And I'm looking around, and Kevin's like, what's wrong? I'm like, there's something wrong with my computer. It's just like it has a mind of its own. And he's like, what do you mean it has a mind of its own? Look at it. It's writing in my document. Maybe I'm not supposed to be writing about this particular death practice. Like, what is happening here? and then it stops, and I try to like, like select all, and because it's right in the middle of the page, like all this gobbledygook. And nothing. My keyboard is completely dead. Now the cursor's jumping again, and here it comes again, and it's like 500 forward slashes, just like one right after another. I'm like, oh my, what in the world? What now? And I whip my head around. And I say to my husband, what now? What more is going to happen here? I am just losing my mind. I cannot do this. And then it hit me, and I whipped my head around, and I saw it. The culprit. So remember a few weeks ago when I jacked my neck up and threw myself out of bed and just basically was chaotic, just a total gremlin? Well, my friend Diana, who's a physical therapist, was like, girl, you need to get a remote Bluetooth keyboard and a stand for your laptop so that everything is at eye level, you're not bending. And she was right. It was a total game changer. And the keyboard it's a Bluetooth keyboard. It's, you charge it up, it's wireless. You can turn it off when you're not using it, but I don't always remember to do that. And I guess I didn't remember to do that because one of the cats was on the keyboard. And when I tell you, I don't mean sitting on the keyboard. I'm telling you, this cat was sitting in front of the keyboard, smacking at it with its paws like a demon, like the devil. I need to maybe just like for a night, Lamar. I know y'all are busy. Carla's, she's not up and about. You have an extra room. Just a night.
Yes.
I won't make any noise. I'll bring my own food.